Buying the best product on the market can be challenging, and well, that's why we're here to help you. These are our recommendations for the best 5 products on the market. Don't forget to check out the description below for the latest prices and information. Samsung Galaxy A32. This is a handsome phone. It has a plastic back panel and chassis, but it doesn't look like a cheap budget phone of yesteryear. In the US, the phones have a glossy gray finish. Unfortunately, it quickly collected fingerprint and hairline scratches in testing. The phone measures up to 6.5 by 3.0 by 0.4 inches and weighs around 7 ounces. That's a typical weight for a handset with a 6.5-inch display. But the Galaxy A32 slippery finish makes it more susceptible to accidental drop than models with textured backs. Fortunately, its plastic body and its Gorilla Glass 5 display withstood the fumbles. The top of the phone is bare, and the USB-C charging port, 3.5mm headphone jack, and speaker grille fills the bottom of the chassis. On the left side, you'll find an ISM microSD slot. The right side of the phone is home to the volume rockers and a power button with an integrated fingerprint sensor. For its price value, this checks out nearly all the boxes for what we want on a budget phone. It handles all basic tasks with ease and has excellent battery life. It also will receive multiple Android upgrades and has a decent camera stack. Its performance is almost at the same level as much expensive than Galaxy A52. Its only real weak points is the low resolution display, but unless you're a gamer or planning to use your phone for Netflix binges, that likely won't even bother you. The screen is vivid and bright, and you won't notice any pixelation unless your nose is up against it. Nokia 6300. Do you remember the good old days where the best phone around was just the Nokia brick? They could stand up to anything and also while continue working. That's what the 6300 4G is trying to recapture. It resurrects the classic design with a slightly upgraded screen, but you can still play Snake, which is what matters. It should work on most GSM networks. It's also not a completely dumb phone, as it has some social networks and messaging apps to keep you in touch with others. This includes Facebook, WhatsApp, Google Maps, Google Assistant, and YouTube. There's even an app store, so you can add a few smartphone favorites to finish the experience. You can choose from light charcoal and powder white finishes to set yourself apart. It's also a very affordable handset, so you won't mind spending some cash. iPhone SE. It's not designed specifically for senior citizens, but it is ideal for someone looking to upgrade from a traditional flip phone. If you're looking for a phone with good internet access and stellar camera quality and are okay with a slight learning curve, this is a great place to start. It excels in basic phone feature. All the test calls work exceptionally well, even when using hearing aids as well. This excels thanks to the built-in voice assistant Siri. With these features, you can make calls, send messages, and even browse the web simply by using your voice as well. The phone's plethora of features may intimidate the uninitiated, but its voice commands make it pretty easy to navigate. It has the best camera of the phones on this list as well. All the test photos came through with high definition and were easy to message to friends or even post on social medias. Newer iterations of the iPhone have higher quality cameras, but the SE certainly does the job, and it costs about less than half the price of an iPhone 13. Jitterbug Flip2. This isn't quite a smartphone, but with its Alexa compatibility, dual camera designs, and safety features, it redefines how the modern flip phone can work. Its simple navigation menus, large backlit keypads, and the built-in SOS emergency button made it stand out from the conventional flip phone. It is the easiest phone to use on this list. Simple list-based menu makes it quite easy to navigate the phone's features, even including phone calls, messages, the camera, and also Alexa. Each of the calls also came through with high-quality audios. One of the best features is the Alexa functionality. Simply by using your voice, you can call contacts, send messages, and even ask questions also. This feature was highly useful for any queries related to weather, news, or current events. There are 2 lively service plan options for this phone. Moto G Pure. This 6.5-inch 1600 by 720 pixel LCD is interrupted by the teardrop notch at the top for selfie cameras, and a prominent bezel at the bottom. The display is bright and crisp, with an excellent color accuracy, but you'll notice some pixelation because of the relatively low resolution. That said, it's totally fine unless you're really holding the screens right up to your face and looking at it closely. Viewing angles are very good, but a lack of anti-reflective coating means it's best to look at the display head-on. This is also available unlocked and through many carriers. The unlocked version works on every major US carrier and has a broad LTE support. If you purchase the phone from a carrier, it may be locked or lack complete band support for other networks. This has around 13 megapixel primary camera sensors with an f/2.2 aperture and a 2 megapixel depth lens for portrait modes and bokeh. The phone's front-facing camera uses a 5 megapixel sensor. The rear camera performance is admirable in good light. Test shots show excellent depths of field and color accuracy. Backgrounds are a little bit soft, but you likely won't notice unless you examine full-size photos. Portrait mode struggles with fine details such as the shoulder outlines and wisp of hair. Low light performances with the rear sensor is quite decent, but the depth of field is slightly shallow, and colors are muted. Noise corrections is also overly aggressive. It renders background details mushy and blurs details around eyeglasses and other small objects in the foreground. Solid performance, good battery life, and bright displays, and a durable build make this one of the better entry-level phones on the market. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and like to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of our new videos.